Okay, so here we go with another Mego unboxing, and this is from their horror series, and it's Hatchet, Victor Crowley. I've never actually seen this movie. I bought it because I needed an extra body, and for custom reasons, and he looked like he had a flesh colored body, that kind of you know traditional Mego tan skin color that they have on the 50th anniversary figures. They've matched so well to the original Mego figures, and he looked like he had that skin color going on. So I figured that'll give me an extra body for customs. But we might as well go ahead and do an unboxing of this guy while we've got him already. Uh, get into talking about him a little bit. So there's a really nice piece of artwork there. Kind of reminds me of Famous Monsters Filmland a little bit. I like that. No bio on the back except for the bio on Marty Abrams, which we've read several times. We do have some credits on this one. Illustration by Mark Armstrong Rand, sculptors Andy Cavalli, and seamstress Andy Mangles. So Andy Mangles, I more know as a journalist. Back in the 90s, he wrote columns for various magazines that covered comic books, and he did a lot of the reporting on stuff that was being made in Hollywood at that time. So that's mainly where I know him from. But he's in a few different Facebook groups with me, so I run into him every now and again. And he actually makes a lot of custom Megos himself. He did a really impressive Black Orchid figure that I thought was really cool. So it's neat that he's actually doing some work for the company. So anyway, let's go ahead and open him up. Like I said, never really seen this movie, and I'm not really generally like that big of a fan of slasher movies. Like, I mean, there's some that I like, like any other genre of movies, but I'm not somebody who sees everything. So that's why I haven't seen this one. So he does have an accessory, which is a nice bloody axe. Hopefully, he'll hold that pretty well. I'm gonna guess that this is the new Mego, the same Mego body that the 50th anniversary figures are on. And since I have Superman handy, it looks like he comes up a little bit short. So he is going to be a little shorter than the standard ones. But that's okay. I think I can still work with it. Of course, it might just be the way the boots are riding up a little bit. Maybe make sure his boots are all the way down. It might be the newer one. I don't know. Let's stand him next to Deathstroke, because I happen to have Deathstroke over here too. He is a little bit taller than Deathstroke. If we're just looking at the shoulders and how the shoulders line up. So he might be on the newer body. I don't know. I guess there's one way to tell for sure, and that's that I broke his. I tried to move his leg and I broke it. Oh well, I guess he's not going to be used for customs now, is he? So that's unfortunate. But that's what you get. And I wasn't even really trying to force it necessarily. I was just trying to see if it would go up all the way, and it just kind of snapped on me. Occasionally you get some bad plastic. It just happens. So maybe I can take him back to the store and get him replaced. Like, hey, it broke right when I took it out of the package. Can I get another one? But let's go ahead and soldier on with this review. We'll go ahead and tough it out. So he's got some overalls, which look very similar to the ones the old John Boy Walton figure came with. And that's one of the things I like about Mego is they'll go back and revisit classic stuff. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, So yeah, that's a great head sculpt on this guy. Really ugly looking dude. Lots of good paint detailing to it. He's got kind of like this flesh colored shirt, because I can see on the back of the package he's supposed to be like a guy not wearing a shirt, but they made him like this kind of flesh colored shirt, almost kind of like Tarzan. But in this case, he's just covered in filth and what I can only assume is like dried blood. Pretty nasty looking guy. He's got a kind of the soldier Planet of the Apes boots. These are made in kind of a hard plastic, like the kind of plastic the superhero boots are made out of. Sometimes when you see these combat boots, they're made out of rubber, and I like that because these are like a little bit tighter than the superhero boots. But these are the ones that are made out of hard plastic. Let's get the axe in his hand and see how well he holds that. I guess I should call it a hatchet since the figure says hatchet. So there we go. So he's a creepy looking guy. He can be a guy that just kind of skulking around in the background of your collection and look kind of horrifying. If you're somebody like me who hasn't seen this movie, he's probably still worth picking up. He's a pretty creepy looking figure, and it'll add some texture, I guess we should say, to your collection. So, but I can't believe I broke his leg. That makes me really sad. So I really did not mean to do that. So like I said, I wasn't even really trying to force it. It's just, occasionally you get a bum figure. It happens. And I've had really good luck with these Megos so far. So I'm not really trying to, complain about it and be like, I can't believe this. It just happens, Sometimes you just get a figure with a weak joint, like there's some kind of flaw in the plastic or something. So I'm probably going to try to take him back to Walmart and see if I can get him replaced, and I'll just see if I can switch it out for another figure that does not have a broken leg. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for this one. It's not a very long episode, however long we've been going. So, but yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe and all the fun YouTube stuff down below. Let me know what you think about this figure, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye.